Hey, welcome back. Great to be with you here at 9:45 this morning with you for the next 75 minutes out of our streaming center, bringing you breaking news as it happens. Still watching that DeKalb County Board of Commissioners meeting as public comment continues to air. We will bring that to you live throughout the show. Also coming up in the next 20, 30 minutes or so, we're going to be speaking live with Fannin County's EMA director to check on conditions there after the ice storm up towards Blue Ridge. How are they faring? But now let's see how our airport is faring. A live look at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. Beautiful day to fly. Beautiful day to be anywhere but outside, I'll tell you that. It is a chilly morning, and I am happy to be joined by who's quickly becoming a regular of the show, Jonathan Raymond from our digital team. Great to see you.
Good to be in here.
All right, so we got to talk about our airport here.
Yeah.
Because we may have just lost the crown as the world's busiest airport.
So maybe is the answer. You could say it's in dispute.
Okay.
I think a friendly dispute, but Chicago it recently put on blast that they have become the busiest airport. And Atlanta, as we all know around here, has long touted itself as the world's busiest airport. So the wedge, if you will, there is that Chicago is claiming this based on FAA data that shows they had more takeoffs and landings, about 50,000 more last year. Atlanta is, for its part, still claiming the crown because they, as of 2024, and here's where it gets a little interesting, as of 2024, they had more people fly through.
Okay.
And this is, this data is not FAA data. This is in a report put out by the Airports Council International. Okay. Atlanta, in a statement yesterday, called that the gold standard. That is the true standard for how you judge a busy airport. I will not tell the viewers how they decide what constitutes a busy airport, but so that's where the line is. On one side of the line, you have Chicago saying we had more flights, and on the other side of the line, you have Atlanta saying we had more passengers. Now, to where this gets, sort of interesting is that the next report is due out in the summer, the Airports Council International report. That will tell us, I guess, who the definitive busiest airport is, because even Chicago, for their part, said that ACI is the global authority on airport data, but they believe, they had a statement, Chicago had a whole press release come out about how they're the busy airport now.
Congrats, Chicago.
They're number one, and they believe the 2025 data will confirm O'Hare as the busiest airport in the world. So they think when this report comes out in the summer, they're going to be the new number one.
We'll be watching. It's kind of like two dads arguing at a cookout, like, I caught a bigger fish. Well, I caught more fish, right?
Yeah,
Isn't it kind of like that?
It's sort of like, if the old way college football champions would be contested.
Yes.
And, it's sort of like Waffle House saying we're the busiest breakfast chain because we serve the most people, but then IHOP says, no, we make the most food. So it's like,
Well, I know which is the preferred breakfast chain in my house between those two. All right, so Chicago's saying we got more flights. Atlanta's saying we got more humans. I think at the end of the day, the people out there watching are just like, I don't care. Can I just get to my gate on time, right?
I think if you had a title that people would prefer, it would be world's fastest airport.
Well, no doubt about that. I love calling it the world's busiest airport. It's been a great crown to have for a while. So can I still call it that in quotation marks?
Based on Chicago's acknowledgement that the ACI rankings are the sort of true standard by which this is awarded.
Yes.
I think Atlanta can legitimately still claim the crown until whenever these rankings come out.
Sometime this summer?
Sometime this summer, allegedly.
Wow. Things I never thought we'd be talking about. but it's all interesting. So, Jonathan, thanks for coming on.
Happy to talk about any airport disputes in the future.
Come back anytime. Hey, we're still keeping an eye